Hello, Mishler Math Geometry students. Sorry, I get my Mishler Math Algebra and Mishler Math Geometry mixed up. Let me show you how we designate things in geometry. First of all, segment, and then line, and then ray. A segment, like for example, I have a segment going between point A and point B. Well, I would show that like this. That means segment AB. That's what this means. Line, suppose I have this line. It's supposed to be a straight line. Oh, is that a little bit better? Okay, don't make fun of my drawings. And I've got a point here, G, and a point here, H. Here's how I represent that. You see the difference between a segment and the line? You see these little arrows there? This is how I draw a segment. This is how I name a segment or refer to a segment. This is how I refer to a line. Well, what do you think a ray is going to look like? Now, this is really important because I'm going to show you something here. This is ray X and this is Y here. So this is ray X, Y, like that. Now there's an important difference here. Now BA, I can also say, or segment AB, I can also call that segment BA, because if you start here and go this way, or start here and go this way, it's the same thing. So AB, and segment AB and segment BA, they both mean the same thing. They're referring to this thing right here. Okay? GH, the same thing with GH and HG. I can use both of these to name this line, GH or HG. I cannot say YX like that. I cannot do that. That won't work, and the reason is because when I name a ray, I have to start with my end point. That has to be the first letter. So if I want to talk about ray YX, then I would draw something like this. Here is point Y. Here is point X. So the line starts at Y and passes through X. So I would say YX with that ray over top. You see, when you write a ray, it's always going to be, you can't just turn the ray around and write it like this with the ray going that way. You have to, the ray has to be going this way and when you name it. So you start at Y. Y is the end point of that ray. So this is how you name segment, line, or ray. Okay? Now we're going to talk about another thing. We're going to erase this stuff here, clear. And now we're going to talk about intersection and union. And let's see what I'm talking about. Intersection. Okay. Intersection looks like this. It's just an upside down hoop or something like that. Upside down U. Union looks like this. Say, well, what does that all mean? Well, let me draw a line for you. What do I have to do? Draw you a picture? That's a joke. Okay. So here's no, I keep doing that. I don't want to put that. Okay. There we go. So this is a segment. And this is segment AD. Okay, AD. So the whole thing is segment AD. But I'm putting a couple of points in here, B and C. So what does all that mean? Well, the intersection of AC, segment AC is right here, okay? The intersection of AC and BD, the intersection of AC and BD would be right here, would be BC, is BC. Okay? So BC is the intersection of AC and BD. You say, well, wait a minute, what about union? Try another color here. What's the union of AB and BC? Well, the union of AB and BC is AC, because union means both of them together. Here's AB, here's BC. So the union of AB and BC is AC. Okay? Let's try a couple more, okay, because this might be a little confusing. So let's try again. We got let's make another one, a drawing here. I'm going to make this one in purple. How many of you like purple? There's a purple, okay. And this time we'll make this G, okay, and H, okay, and J. We don't like to use I because it looks too much like a segment, and K and L, okay. I don't like to use L either because it looks like an angle, but I'm just going to use it here just because I'm too lazy to rewrite it. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we can find here. What is the intersection of, say, GK, segment GK, the intersection of GK and JL? What's the intersection of those two? Well, here's GK right here, and here's JL. So where do those two overlap? That's what we're talking about when we talk about intersection. And the answer, of course, is JK, segment JK. What about, let's try this one here. The union, now we're going to try a union of GJ and JL. What's the union of GJ and JL? And of course the answer to that is segment GL, the whole thing. If you combine GJ and JL, you get GL. And that's all I'm going to tell you about unions and intersections today. Thank you for listening.